If I was being a grifter, like Sam Bankman-Fried right there, this channel would be totally dedicated to the coverage of this story right here, because it's all popping off right now, baby, especially on my channel, okay? In contrast to everything else that goes around. Stories on this right here do extremely well because, yeah, it is a very salacious story for very good reasons. I do grant you that. It's just, I can't be doing that stuff all the time, okay? Like, I like to talk about things that I'm concerned about, okay, from a wide spectrum of news. If that's to the detriment of my channel, sucks to suck, I guess. But I'm somebody who only likes to talk about things when they're relevant instead of just rehashing old talking points over and over and over again. And if you fuck with that, then you fuck with me, and somebody's going to be fucking with the booty of SBF here real shortly on American soil. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried officially agrees to be extradited to the United States. Yes, this happened yesterday. He should be getting flued out here. He should be landing here today, so we'll see what's up. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried agreed on December 21st to be home for the holidays, with a little bar partition in the way, I guess, to be extradited in the United States on fraud charges, according to an affidavit read aloud by his lawyer during a court hearing in the Bahamas. Oh no, I thought his parents were in the Bahamas, right? They're going to be chilling out in that luxurious multi-million-dollar penthouse where he has been held since being charged by federal prosecutors. During the court hearing, Bankman-Fried stepped up. Oh, he finally stepped up. That's so great for him. To the witness stand in court and agreed to be sent back to the United States. Yes, I do wish to waive my right to such a formal extradition proceedings, he told the judge. The Reuters news agency reported. His defense lawyer told the judge that his client is anxious to leave. Yes, because, oh my God, my conditions here are so terrible. I don't get vegan food, and it's terrible, and I don't get all of my medications, so I can't be high all the time. Video footage also showed Bankman-Fried, known as SBF. Oh, good. I couldn't piece that together. Thanks for clearing that up. Signing extradition papers to be sent back to the United States. Last week, U.S. prosecutors in New York alleged that Bankman-Fried committed wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, commodities fraud, securities fraud, money laundering, fraud against the United States. Yes, and all of that stuff. But of all of the cabal of people that were working at FTX as well as Alameda Research, he's the only one to get charged, because there would have been news coverage on any of the other associates, Carolyn Ellison, chief among them. It should have popped up at this point in time, but no, she's flipped, and she's going to be testifying if, somebody doesn't get cut a sweetheart plea deal. We'll wait and see on this one. It wasn't immediately clear when Bankman-Fried would depart the Caribbean nation for New York. I've got some inside information. Not really inside information. I've just looked at some other articles on this situation, and it's like, yeah, he's getting flued out today, so we'll see what's up. Officials allege that the 30-year-old cryptocurrency exchange founder stole billions of dollars in FTX customer assets, and then, dumbass went on the fucking interview tour and is like, I can't figure out, we just lost $8.6 billion. I don't know where it is. We just had keys lying around all over the fucking place. Blockchain sure is nice and secure till you forget where you put all the codes. Fuck, man. Damian Williams, the top federal prosecutor in Manhattan, said that Bankman-Fried's actions amounted to one of the biggest financial frauds in American history. Then, why didn't you guys come up with the goods much sooner? Oh, because he was funding all your guys' campaigns. I understand. You needed to get elected first. In interviews with media outlets and on social media, Bankman-Fried has acknowledged risk management failures at his company. And then, yes, the incoming headhunter, Jim Allen or something, is like, hey, remember how they were accounting with fucking QuickBooks? This was a really upright and honest organization. FTX crashed amid a bevy of customer withdrawals amid concerns about the relationship with Alameda. Both companies later filed for bankruptcy, and everybody was like, I'm out. We're going to the Bahamas. We're going to go chill on the beach. And what are all these agents doing around here? You guys, hey, man, there's plenty of booze. Why are you taking me? I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I like it here. I asked myself a lot how I made a series of mistakes that they don't just seem dumb. They seem like the type of mistakes I could see myself having ridiculed someone else for having made. Why would you say this in public, you fucking dolt? The defense is going to be completely boxed in by prior statements SBF has made and really incisive questions he has answered in the press and on social media, said Renato Mariotti, criminal defense attorney and former federal prosecutor. Yeah, you know what sucks about this trial, though? Because it's a Fed case, it's not going to get broadcast, which fucking sucks because I would have loved to watch this one beat by beat. To the extent such payments are not returned voluntarily, the FTX debitors intend to commence actions before the bankruptcy court to require the return of such payments, with interest accruing from the date of any actions is commenced. But bro, they're asking him to turn up with multiple billions of dollars. And there's no way in fuck this guy can come up with that much money. So all of these people are just going to be left holding the bag. And, well, Democrats who ended up getting elected, oh, you guys need to return those funds. Well, we're giving them to charity. You still got to go get those money back. Oh, you're taking food out of hungry kids' mouths. It's like, you fucking scumbags. FTX's demise sends shockwaves through an already battered cryptocurrency industry. Yeah, during one of the biggest dips in recorded history in the crypto sphere. And then you have one of the 3 biggest trading platforms fucking collapse overnight because some meth-riddled fucking cuck couldn't keep it in his pants or in a pill bottle. Holy. Bankman-Fried, yes, was detained in the Bahamas Department of Corrections in Nassau, known as Fox Hill Prison. Oh, okay. What's on about this Fox Hill Prison? The U.S. State Department in 2021 report described conditions at the jail as harsh. Oh my gosh, in 2021 they were harsh. I wonder what they're like now. I know I couldn't be foreshadowing this any harder. You would be convinced that I was the third D writing for Game of Thrones and the later half of this if I was any more hackneyed with my writing on this one. Citing overcrowding, rodent infestation, and prisoners relying on buckets as toilets, although Bahamian officials claim that conditions at the facilities have improved since then. Improved by how much? This is very interesting. And yes, one of the big concerns was, okay, SBF, oh my god, he needs to get out of here because he can't get proper food and accommodations. He needs to leave this Bahamian hellhole. Sam Bankman-Fried's Bahamas prison perks included cable TV and air conditioning. How bad of a situation did he have exactly? Or is this just another one of the multiple hundreds, billions, one would even say, lies that have come out of this hunk of shit's mouth? Disgraced FTX founder SBF was kept away from general prison populations and enjoyed special perks such as air conditioning and cable TV during a short stint at Fox Hill. 10 fucking days, and the kid was kept in a lap of luxury, even behind bars. He's going to fucking federal court, okay? So did Ghislaine Maxwell this time last year. And you know what? She's living it up fine in minimum fucking security. Where do you think, if this dude ends up getting convicted, he'll do a couple of years upstate at fucking Club Fed? It's like there's never any justice for these absolute fucking thieves, bro. Don't be hoping for vengeance to finally come down. Righteous fury will be enacted on these thieves. It's like, bro, it's not going to happen. But without having to take the black pill on any of this stuff, you know, shout out to Jay Moores over there for shacking up with Lakers owner. It's like, holy fuck. I did not see that coming. But then again, I don't really pay that much attention to him. I like Jay Moore. He's kind of a funny guy. He's got the best impressions in the entire business. Christopher Walken's fucking hilarious. If you're an old school O&A fan, you know. But anyways, Bankman-Fried, who agreed to be extradited to the U.S. on Wednesday after 8 days at the notorious Bahamas prison, was kept with a handful of other prisoners in the facility's sick wing. Oh, yes, because he wasn't eating or anything like that, that little fuck. Citing unnamed prison officials, he's like, yes, bro, everybody knows this guy. He was taken well care of, man. It was great for him. It was he was air-conditioned all with us. He was telling about all of these meth-fueled parties that he would have, bro. But I've seen pictures of the girl that he likes, and you wouldn't be caught dead, not even on Slow Tuesday, bro. And shit don't happen like that around here. He was given his own cot in the rat and maggot infested facility in what the outlet describes as a luxury compared to other inmates. Bankman-Fried also had access to air conditioning from a nearby inspector's office. So was he in prison, or was he just like, hey, you need to chill here for a second once we figure out the nicest place where you can get extradited to? Just, you know, hey, just whatever's in the fridge that's actually bagged and tagged with somebody's name on it, just don't eat that. But everything else in the fridge, though, the community rules, man. Just, you know, take a sandwich, leave a sandwich. Or in your case, take a lettuce wrap, leave a lettuce wrap, okay? As well as running water in the toilet. No, he had to shit in a bucket. That's what they were saying earlier. Fucking Christ, bro. 30-year-old crypto huckster. That's a new one. That's like old lingo, but there's a new spin on this. I haven't seen this one yet. Spent his days watching TV, reading articles about himself. Narcissist. He's been allowed to play crossword puzzles, of course, of course. I'd imagine he probably has quite a few amazing stories that's out there. He might be a pisser to hang out with for just a little while, but he also just kind of looks like one of those twitchy fucks who would just be a little bit uncomfortable to talk with face to face, but we'll see. We'll see. The report said the picky eating Bankman-Fried had been getting vegan food. Oh no, but I thought the entire thing of, oh, he needs to be afforded bail because they can't get him vegan food. There we go. He just went outside and fucking, knocked on a palm tree and started eating out of a coconut. Like, just stop it. In addition to standard fare such as grits and sausage for breakfast, bro, that's what you're getting in jail? Fucking Christ, that's like double digits at a fucking IHOP, for Christ's sakes. For breakfast, and corned beef and chicken wings for lunch. Yes, he needs to keep kosher, of course. Officials told Bloomberg, the outlet, not Michael Bloomberg. Okay. That individual guards were assigned to watch Bankman-Fried to make sure that, yes, he didn't Epstein himself, and that a doctor examined him twice a day. Like, no, I'm just here to take your temperature. Please keep your pants up. I'm not going to do the weird stuff Ellison was doing with you. Christ almighty. Bankman-Fried's representatives and Foxtel officials declined the outlet's request for comments on his accommodations. How the fuck did you know that? Who told you? Who told you? Somebody's getting the machete. Former billionaires, depends on which accounts you're looking at, my guy, appeared posh compared to the other inmates at Fox Hill, which one warden described as not fit for humanity. I mean, take a look at all of those nice fans, man. They're blown directly into the facility, and oh shit, like, you take a look. Sure, you just put like a little, seat on that, and those toilets look fine out front. Obviously, it's a trash can. Dome clear. Okay, the acting commissioner of corrections at Fox Hill told Bloomberg that Bankman-Fried seemed relieved and upbeat about his extradition to the United States and wished staffers a Merry Christmas. Oh, what a good man! You should knock some years off of the sentence for just saying Merry Christmas before leaving the facility for a court appearance. Last year, the United States Department issued a report of potential human rights abuses at the site where inmates removed human waste by bucket. They had chamber pots in a third world country. Who could have possibly seen that, you elitist fucks? The report detailed overcrowding, poor nutrition, inadequate sanitation, and inadequate medical care. That is, of course, unless you're a billionaire grifter, is, a different thing. The conditions may have played a role in Bankman-Fried's quick about-face over his previously indicated plan to fight extradition. Now they just figured out that the old axiom that white men can't jump ended up being true, and he was tired of getting picked on when he was out in the court for a minute. And it's like, the white man, you just you stay right there at the baseline, you just do all the passing, no shots from you at all whatsoever. And just to wrap this up tightly, just in case everybody forgot what he's ultimately facing in the Fed court, Bankman-Fried was slapped with 8 federal charges. We went over their different designations a little bit earlier. Over allegations that he bilked FTX customers out of $8 billion. He faces 115 years in prison. My estimation, he'll probably cut a deal and do 10, 15, 20 at most, if convicted on all charges inside Bankman-Fried's life. Oh, no, yeah, he won't do that in Bahamas prison or whatever. Okay, I guess that's just maybe a copy edit error right there, but that's inside, yes, the horrific Fox Hill prison, where he just kind of seemed like he was living it up in, like a 2-star hotel. It's probably unfamiliar confinements for him, okay? And I'm sure his hair probably just went to shit with all that humidity. Oh my God, it just would have been terrible. But all in all, man, for anybody out there saying that, oh, he's finally getting his comeuppance by spending some time in the hole down there, just know that, somebody who has that much money, and you take a look at his family history and everybody else that he's connected to, he has that many connections out there. Don't be surprised when he ends up getting, a fraction of what he's ultimately charged with. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that right there, yeah, that's the offspring of that very axiom come to life. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.